In his farewell speech at the National Assembly, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif termed his 16-month-long tenure as the country's chief executive the most difficult test of his life. The Prime Minister told the lawmakers that he would be sending the summary for the dissolution of the National Assembly to the President tonight. Moreover, he said he would meet the leader of the opposition, Raja Riaz, tomorrow to discuss the candidates for the interim PM. He began and ended his speech by thanking lawmakers on both sides of the aisle for electing him as a Prime Minister, showing confidence in him and supporting him throughout his tenure at the helm. The government faced several challenges and difficulties during his 16-month-long brief tenure. He maintained that his government did not send any political rival to jail or bothered them unfairly. He said this was never our practice. In a reference to PTI chairman Imran Khan, he said if a leader of a party was put behind bars today, they were not happy about it.
मैं आपको आज ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि एक पार्टी के लीडर को अगर आज सजा मिली तो हमें उसमें कतई कोई खुशी नहीं। दुश्मन के बारे में भी बद्दुआ नहीं करनी चाहिए और उस खुदाए बुजुर्ग को बरतर से रहम और माफी मांगनी चाहिए। कतई हमें मिठाई बांटने का कुछ सवाल नहीं पैदा होता। अगर किसी ने किया है तो ये कोई अच्छी बात नहीं, अच्छी रवायत नहीं है।
The Premier also condemned the 9th May episode when protests had erupted across the country following Imran's arrest in a graft case. While the protests were underway, several properties, including military installations, were vandalized.
लेकिन जनाब स्पीकर, इस मुल्क के साथ जो जुल्म और ज्यादती हुई, जिसकी इंतहा 9 मई को हुई, 9 मई का वो दिन है जनाब स्पीकर, जो कि रहती दुनिया तक एक ब्लैक डे के तौर पर याद रखा जाएगा। 9 मई का वो दिन है जनाब स्पीकर, जिस दिन हमारे इस मुल्क की सरहदों के मुहाफिज, जिन्होंने जान हथेली पर रखकर पाकिस्तान की हिफाजत की और अल्लाह को प्यारे हो गए और इस मुल्क के अंदर लाखों बच्चों और बच्चियों को यतीम होने से बचा गए, मगर अपने बच्चे उनके यतीम हो गए।
The Senate passed a resolution urging the Election Commission of Pakistan to take measures for holding general elections across the country within the stipulated time given under Article 224 of the Constitution. Presented by Jamaat-e-Islami Senator Mushtaq Ahmed, the resolution also asked all the state institutions to assist in every possible manner the Election Commission of Pakistan in holding the polls. The resolution comes as the government gears up to dissolve the National Assembly today, 3 days ahead of its mandated period, following which elections are supposed to be held within 90 days. The resolution passed in the Senate today highlighted that the top court had ruled that holding elections under Article 224 of the Constitution was a divine responsibility which could not be disobeyed. The high-voltage face-off between Pakistan and India at this year's ICC Men's Cricket World Cup will now take place in Ahmedabad on 14th October. Earlier, the match was scheduled for 15th October. The World Cup's most anticipated game was clashing with the first day of Navratri, a festival celebrated with mass participation across Gujarat. Security agencies had advised the Board of Cricket Control in India to tweak the itinerary. It must be noted that 10 teams will fight for the elusive title across 10 venues from 5th October to 19th November in Ahmedabad, hosting the tournament opener and the final. Bulls reasserted their dominance on the trading floor of the Pakistan Stock Exchange, erasing most of Monday's losses, with experts attributing this reversal to improved clarity regarding the appointment of a caretaker government. Among other reasons, the benchmark KSE index gained 903.76 points or 1.91% to close at 48,333.58 points, which was also an intraday high during the trading session. A day earlier, the market had experienced a significant sell-off as the benchmark KSE index plummeted by 956 points, equivalent to 1.98%, ultimately closing at 47,429.82 points, due to a range of factors. Kabul's Taliban authorities allege that dozens of Islamic State group militants from Pakistan have been killed or captured in Afghanistan in the past year. The neighboring country's response comes just a few days after Chief of Army Staff General Asim Munir highlighted the involvement of Afghan nationals in terrorist incidents within Pakistan, noting its adverse impact on regional peace and stability. Tensions between the neighbors have mounted recently over an uptick in suicide attacks in Pakistan, with Islamabad claiming militants are frequently held by Afghans. Following the army chief and the Foreign Office comments, Afghan government spokesman Zabiullah Mujahid claimed in an AFP interview that in the past year, 18 people were eliminated by our forces in Afghanistan were Pakistani citizens. He was expanding on a statement issued late on Tuesday that said Taliban authorities should not be blamed for the security failure of any country in the region. It is the first time the Taliban authorities have publicly accused Pakistani nationals for attacks in Afghanistan. Islamabad says militants carrying out attacks in Pakistan are operating from sanctuaries in Afghanistan and being aided by Afghan citizens.